What up, Renzi? Oh, Gina. I'm getting ready to go live in a second, Gina. Glad you stopped by. Still getting my shit together, guys. Last minute here. Wasn't sure if I was going to do the stream tonight. Still a little in recovery. Quite a bit in recovery, but get into that in a minute. Alright, what the fuck's today? The 4th. All right, we're here. I made it. Didn't even die. I had surgery, for those of you who don't know, like a week ago. 2 weeks ago? 2.5 weeks ago? I don't know. Got my 3rd ACL fixed. 10 out of 10, don't recommend. But I'm doing good. Maybe I will commit to never tearing another ACL. In fact, I promised my wife. So I'm going to tone it down a little in the... middle-aged version of Carl. I don't need to try to be a wannabe professional soccer player or parkour athlete or thanks, Ivy. Everything sounded good too. All those things, right? Like I can probably leave all that in my past and just kind of, be, do me, be a little, have some moderation, just a little bit, I don't. I tore this ACL in 2021 when I was on a run in the woods, and I was wearing this weight vest, and I was running with this guy, it's a Navy chief that I met running, and I ran up on this handrail of this bridge, and I'm like running across, feeling good, nailed it like first try, like on the thing. I did it all the time, but never with a weight vest on. And then like on the way down, like I had on some like 10, 12-year-old Vibrams that I'd probably put hundreds of miles in. Running, and my foot like ripped through the front of the shoe, and I bent over my knee and fucking smacked onto the ground and tore my ACL. Ran another mile with the weight vest on with this like crazy hop run, and then what up, Ryan? Welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you. And then I took the vest off, ran another 1.5 miles, and then couldn't walk for 1.5 weeks, and then didn't get surgery until last week. So that's like 3 years. I was still running lots of miles, but I switched over to yoga about almost 2 years ago, and I've been just mostly doing that, and that's been like amazing, but I just really needed to get it fixed. So anyways, took a couple weeks off, got surgery, got my knee fixed. I'm back here, still kind of like, still recovering. My knee doesn't feel super comfortable right now, but it feels all right. So I got about an hour and some change in me, give or take. So I figured we'd keep it loose tonight and just do a another little crazy face. But yeah, definitely got knee surgery. It was not the most fun. Let's see, Twitter. I want to make sure I reshared on Twitter. Let's see. Maybe Chris already saw it. Chris, my guy. He always shares this. We get a lot of people out. Damn, we already got 12 people in. We just started. We ain't even done nothing yet. People are excited to see me. You guys miss me? I feel so loved. Let's go. All right. Yeah, that's what happened. Chris shared it already. See, Chris is the man. I got to give him some love real fast. All right, cool. All right, let's flop it over here. Actually, just so you guys know, while I was high on mostly just cannabis while I'm in bed, I rejected all the opioids because, you know, nobody's got time for that. And I grow my own cannabis, but I drew this. This is hand-drawn watercolor greatness. And I think I'm going to auction this off with an NFT when I finish it. It's not quite done yet, but so this is like, that's like a metallic watercolor. So I'll make a digital twin and then I'll auction this off at some point in the game. I'm also going to launch an entire NFT collection with well, there's a couple different things going on. I'm trying to work out something with Voy as well, but also Circular Protocol wants to do some stuff with me, and then I got another thing going on too. Lots of cool shit coming in 2025. I'm going to crush it this year. And if anybody out there knows Web3 and wants to kind of help me facilitate some of the, you know, minting process and things of that nature, I'm looking for somebody to kind of partner with me on some of that. So Derek, welcome to the stream, sir. So I'm going to flip through this little box stack of goodies. This is my core stack of my dad's illustration. Like, these are just the sketches and the shit that didn't get put on my ceiling. Also, little ADD today. I just realized none of my cool lights are on. So ask me anything, friends, while I fix my cool lighting, because I'm uninspired by all this white light behind me. That's just not, it's not as fun as when I have cool lights going on. Don't allow. Let's see. Rooms. Office. So this just takes a minute because like every once in a while everything just resets. Office. Then we're gonna do scene. Boom. And scene. Why are those off? One moment, friends. Yeah. My nice little, this hat I got on Amazon for like $10. Super nice. There we go. You guys want to see the wonderful stride? Check it out. This is me walking normal right now. got a little weight bearing back, you know. That's all right. Got my little Christmas wreath up, you know, some decorations over here. We're doing it. Back to life. Yeah, I'm too high energy to be stuck in a fucking bed. I was stuck in a bed for 2 weeks, and it like almost swallowed me. You know, I almost got lost in the thing. You guys wouldn't have seen me at all. I died or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's go. Let's make some fucking art. All right, so I've got an old spot here. I'm gonna pull up some of my previous resources. Someone remind me that when I actually start the art to start recording my time lapse, because I'm about to drop like 30 time lapses in the next few months, and everyone's got a time lapse for everyone, like a really nice one, but I just haven't edited them, and I got a guy now that's working with me. So I can't take away my artists from Epic Made that allow me to make enough money to do this for fun on the evenings on Wednesday. So they need to be making me money, not editing my little time-lapse videos. So I have an art bank of images from my dad that I haven't used yet, which are right here. Brandy! Welcome. Brandy, you're amazing, by the way. Brandy does really dope shit, helps people with operational things. Totally Branded is her business. So I'm gonna give her a little shout out that she showed up here. I've tried to hire, like, I can't tell you how many agencies and companies and different things to try to help me generate leads for my business. And like, she did it in 2 months, like with like a real crazy soup to nuts process. And we're still just scratching the surface. So shout out to Brandy. All right, let's see. Let's switch these screens up so you guys can look at the options for tonight. So this is just high level. I didn't really, these are just the ones I've already kind of pulled. That one's fucking weird. It's already got some color to it. I haven't done this. This is kind of cool. Let's make them bigger. So we got glasses face. We got mustache guy. This one, check this out. This is the first one I ever did, y'all. This is surreal. So like, I was literally, so Dad did this piece in '02. So it's not even that old, 11 of '02. And I took it like right after he died, right? So 8/2016. So he died in June. So 2 months after he died, this was the first piece I did, which kind of started this whole thing. Yeah, of course, Brittany. And look, it's like this was colored pencil. So I thought it might be cool to take this and expand upon it. That would kind of be a lightweight, easy thing because I've not taken this one digital yet. Or I could start it from scratch, you know, by starting from this piece and like reinterpreting it, which might be fun. Or I could do a whole fresh one. So I don't know. This one's kind of cool. I feel like I did that one though. Didn't I do that one already? Maybe I did. He always did these little half faces. It was like schizo looking, Jesus looking one. That one's weird. I think I did that one already for sure. I definitely did that one. That one was great. Oh, damn, I did that one. This one's weird. Yeah, so I want to do this tonight. Just keep it loose and have some fun with it. Okay. I feel like I did that one too. If nobody has any opinions, I'm just gonna grab one. But whoever chimes in, you could make a monumental decision right now on the stream just by interacting in the chat. What are you waiting for? Someone's got an opinion. What up, Cartoon Gabe? Dude, we should catch up, bro. I just saw you over here on the Instagram. 47 cartoon guy. Oh, I think that's yeah. Anyways, mustache man stood out to me. There you go. Thank you, Ryan. Look at you participating. You the man. Yeah, let's get weird. I think Derek's gonna be inspired by this one too when he starts getting dialed in. But like, I want this to be super interactive. So like, throw ideas out there. Like I'm only sort of feeling creative tonight, so I'm going to rely on the audience to really give me some creative love tonight, friends. You think you can do that for me? I feel like we can do it. Okay, so that's in there. I'm going to move this into used. Copy. ColorfulCarl. 2024. We're almost at 2025. That's crazy. I made it. All right, we're in there. So over here, let's drop it in. Could not place the document because of a program error because I moved the fucking file. Shocker. All right, cool. All right, I'm reminding myself to hit record because I'm awesome and I'm a big boy and I can remind myself to record my own shit. Start recording. And I haven't hit this pen that many times yet, so that's helpful. Okay. I don't think I got anything on that one. Oh, there you go. Mustache man stood out. I like it. All right, Ryan. We got the mustache man. See, even has some of my hairy ass hobbit foot in there. That's cool. Life is good, friends. I feel like I've done that kind of idea. Let's see, we could flip it. Flip horizontal. I don't like it as much. Can we do, let's keep it easy. Just gonna do it easy tonight. I don't need to reinvent shit. Doesn't need to be like this super magical next level. I just want to create a cool piece of art that like feels good at the end of the night. That's my goal. I realized like I've been journaling a lot. I started this like journey while I was laying in bed with a book called The Artist Way by Julia Cameron, who is the sister of James Cameron. So pretty creative renowned little family there. Book's like 30 years old, but it's fucking so good, and I've really kind of enjoyed going on this creative journey of introspection and journaling and shit with it. It's been like really dope. So I like the slight smile on his face, almost like he's doing something and satisfied. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I do too, Ryan. Thank you. Let's make it smiley and fun. You streaming tonight, Ryan? Tales from Valhalla. Y'all know how they slipped in another HeroScape expansion that I missed. So I'll probably be at my house for Christmas, I'm sure. We shall see, said the blind man. Check that out. There's like a signature there. That's kind of cool. Maybe not. Maybe that's just like serious gibberishy scribbles, but feels a little signature-y, if you will. All right, so image adjustments. I want to posterize this. See what happens. Like maybe. No, I don't know. Maybe. That's kind of cool. That worked out somehow, some sort of way, somehow. What do I know? Cool. All right, so I got rid of the background. It's a little. I don't know. I feel like I destroyed it. Let me revert. All right. I lost a lot of it there. That's no good. All right. I really want to separate this off the background layer, but yeah. That's the problem. Okay. So I'm just gonna erase from this bit now. There we go. Good. And then I'm gonna do select just that layer, and I'm gonna probably multiply just some like dark gray on there. I think that'll help me get some better lines. Like, I don't need it to be like 100% true to his piece, but I would like it to, you know, yeah. I can work with that. Cool. There we go. Now we're in business. Awesome, dude. That sounds fun, Ryan. Ryan runs a whole YouTube channel, Tales of Valhalla, that is like super fun. He does some stop motion animation. It's all around this board game that we both love called HeroScape that recently got relaunched, but Ryan was creating content on it for like a decade, even though it was out of print, which was fucking dope. I love it. All right, cool. I want to go ahead and grab one of my dad's background paintings, right? Something crazy, and we'll do some stars and, you know, typical sort of shit. Some positive vibes though. This one feels pretty positive. I think that's going to be important on this piece. And this, if I keep this color palette, it'll be a little outside of the normal pocket of what I've been doing. So, ooh, I like that already. Let's do that. And let's rasterize it. We're going to invert the selection, and we're going to turn this off, and we're going to do expand the image. Do a little generative AI, also known as the devil in the creative community. I mean, kinda can be, right? So it just depends. Like everything else, it's how you use it. Really? What is going on here? Being trolled. Being trolled. Sometimes it does that. Yeah, well, keep me posted, Ryan. The fun things continue. So let's just delete that. Cleanthus 08 on there. That's cool. How's everybody been doing out there? Hope life is good. Expand the background with more colorful watercolors to match the current image. How about that? I mean, I could clone stamp it or do like a content aware fill, which might be okay. You just working, Derek? That's all? You always working. All right, so they sort of understood the assignment. Let's try that. Okay, cool. So then I'll do the spot healing tool, and I can just, and then it'll do that, right? Because I need more of this weird framey thing. Maybe we should embrace the weird framey thing. I don't know. Let me clean this up, and then we'll make decisions. Let me move this entire stack of... The ADD is on 10 right now, just so you guys know. I hope you're entertained, because it's a fucking circus in my head. Alright. Got that shit out of the way. Back to work, motherfucker. Okay. How's the music? Everybody, can you guys hear it? It's decent level. Let's see. Get rid of that shit. Yeah, I'm not super tickled about this weird little fucking framey thing that it generated for no reason. Dude, laying in bed for 2 weeks sucked, guys. Like, I watched Arcane, that was cool, and I watched like Zack Snyder's Something of the Gods, which was really good, except for like, has anybody seen that? Like, it was good, but there was like lots of like, it's on HBO, and it was like full-blown cartoon porn. Like, that was like, you know, weird. Like, who needs that? Like, I didn't understand how that added value to the storytelling. But, you know, especially because like the style of animation was not serious. It was sort of a whimsical style. Because I watched like Arcane, which was done by League of Legends. Who's this studio? Anyways, it's amazing, and the style's amazing, and yeah. But there wasn't. It was a little more serious, like adult-ish. So maybe that would have went better in that scenario, but it just didn't. It was too much for me. I watched it anyway, so. But I highly recommend watching it. It was really good. But when those scenes come up, you'll agree with me. You'll be like, why are we doing this? Like. Yeah. Alright, cool. Love that. Looks a little weird. It's right up my alley. Let's do this. Boom. Let's brush in some... We'll just start with some orange. Alright. Yeah, let's just get it some orange face in there. It was fun to draw with colored pencils and all that sort of stuff. I started with watercolor colored pencils, and then I added in for this thing. I'm calling it, for those of you, the new people on the stream, calling it Natural Surrender. You know, that's what I was feeling, right? So I'm going to add in like crazy stars and shit in the background, and then I'm going to make this bleed out. Like it's like going from like, you know, this decaying tree into like back into stardust, right? And then so all the stars and stuff behind. I have like a cool backlight from here. Have some crazy rim lighting. I'll just finish like more of the shading and stuff, and just, you know, do what I do with it. Once I'm done with it, I'll probably do a digital, like a paint over digitally on it too, just to see where I could take it digitally. I just love all that sort of stuff. And as soon as people start really buying my prints, what I'll start doing is doing one-of-one prints. And then I can even live stream me doing an art, like a Jaclay style art print, and then painting over top of it with real paints, with metallics and glow-in-the-darks and stuff that you can't really replicate with a printer. And then when you buy my stuff, you'll get this unique one-of-one piece of art that's a paint over on top of a base print. So you loosely know what you're going to get, but it'll still be a unique one. And every time I do one, even if 10 people buy that same print, they'll all be unique, right? So that's my thoughts for 2025, friends. And I just need your support and like just sharing and telling people and liking and, you know, showing up, making that little ticker in the corner go up to like 40, 50, 400, you know, whatever we can do. Trying to make cool shit all the time and just really have more space to do that. And look, if people support what I'm doing, then I can bring on more people to help me. And I have a lot of ideas about how to do cool shit here. So if somebody wants to get paid in like NFTs, let me know. Somebody's out there that knows some shit about streaming and brands and like wants to help me build something cool. Definitely could be fun to do. So, but yeah, you know, just taking it all one day at a time. That's all you can do in this world. This music is a little too Sesame Street. I feel like I've been here before. Flying kites. Yeah, go fly kite music. All right, so let's do this. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, like just a little bit. Yeah, just to take a little of that weird edge off. And I can get on that. All right, so we're in the yellow there. I'm just gonna paint in some features under here and try not to like get carried away with really giving a shit, you know? Then I'll be all like, oh, I need to do it this way, and then I'll overcomplicate it. In my journaling, like I was talking about, I just realized that I'd kind of turned the live stream into a bit of a job. And like when I really started getting into the vibe of it 3 years ago with me and Derek, like I didn't do that. Like I really made sure that I just had a lot of fucking fun with it. So I'm trying to like really force myself back into that space. I mean, you know, I was doing fun, but the faces are just like, that's just a big part of like what makes this exciting, right? So just gonna see what kind of cool I don't like all that white space there. It's crazy to me how many people are showing up. Let's see, but like, do people interact on it on Twitter and it doesn't come through? That's to my side. So ColorfulCarl, that's me. Yeah. It says 39 views right there, 42 overall. So it's like 3 or 4 of you on different platforms. Dude, we are coming up on 3 years. How did that happen? Super exciting. Alright, anyways, so let's just get more colors and paint them in here. This brush is not working. You have failed me, stupid rusty brush. I bet you a watercolor brush would look cool. And we'll just do normal for now. I'm on the wrong fucking layer. No. Alright, that's the layer I want. Where's my watercolor brush? Dude, I hadn't really looked in the mirror much till like yesterday. This mustache. Look at this thing, man. You couldn't get that thing cold like the top of Mount Everest. My lip is warm. There's like 20 hairs growing out of every one of these freaking mustache pores. My wife was joking on me earlier. This is great. Can't grow any hair out of my head. Mustache has all of the extra hair. Where did my brush go? No. I'm about to just go back to a regular brush. I'm gonna be annoying. Inking. Texture. Oh, okay, cool. It was under Ross's brush. I had no idea. Cloud might be neat. Yeah, let's try a little cloud painting here. Alright, cool. That's the right layer. And let's go to a more crazy blue. And play the strength up. Cool. There we are. Now we're in business. I take for granted how crazy complicated some of this stuff can be sometimes. Alright, yeah, just adding some color in. You know, wherever it makes sense. Yeah, Ryan, you're right about like the face expression though. Like it had a like a kindness to it. Sense of self-satisfaction, kind of like being excited about just being. Alright, let's see. Alright, that made a little difference, I feel like. We can, you know, add in some loopy, crazy shit for the hair. Yeah, and share the ideas as they come with people. If you got thoughts. Could use the help tonight. Still getting back in the zone here. That I just love the collaborative ideas. Oh, that's on the background layer. I was wondering why I couldn't erase that piece. It was pissing me off. Crazy when I find like drawings of my dad that were like serious and yeah, I can get some red in there. It doesn't look like his work to me because it's like a Picasso having like Picasso could draw amazing. Like people don't know that, like he could draw realistic super well, as good as any master, but like that wasn't his creative expression when it boiled down to it, right? Like he really found himself in his cubism. All right, so I have a brush. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do like a red hair. I think that could be fun. Pen is squeaky. Squeaky pen tonight. very primary colory right now. We'll see where that goes. All of the, I mean, like a good life, right? In my definition, I guess, would look like everything, man. Just a little bit of everything. Like all the fucking pieces. Love and sadness and terror and peace and happiness. And like, you know, you gotta get them all in. Gonna live that well-lived life. So what would that look like in a color representation? It's a good question. You know, it's funny, I was like writing in my journal, I still struggle with the idea that I am actually a really, like, a great artist, right? Like, I can make great art. I struggle saying that right now on a live stream where I've been making art for 3 years, right? Like, it's so weird, right? Like, what makes a great artist? Like, when can you just be confident in that and that's okay? Like, it's pretty weird, right? Like, if I was, I mean, anything else that's less subjective. Hell, I was a landscaper for years. I've no problem telling people I can fucking make your yard look amazing. Like, it's weird. It's also been like a whole head trip, like creating a company that does art and then not being on the art team eventually because you have to like actually run the company, and then getting back into like being an artist as an individual that has nothing to do with my company for the most part, right? Like, it's just a fun little experiment in life. Anyways, it's going to go. I'm just using the smudge tool right now, just kind of blurring around all the funky colors I just threw in here. I'm already starting to really enjoy this, which has been fucking forever since I just like whipped it out on the show, and it was just like, was awesome looking. Like that sounds awful. That's the late night show. You got to pay $10 to get in. You got a high price there, you know. I did park ColorfulCarl on OnlyFans when they said they were gonna ban adult content creators, and that they were gonna start, like, you know, support. They were like promoting hard to artists, right? And I was like, okay, well, you know, we'll try this out, right? It seems a little weird. Maybe they'll make this transition. And wow, yeah, they failed miserably at that. Like, everybody was like, yeah, you take adult content creators off of OnlyFans, you don't have a business. Like, you're gone. And so they walked that back pretty quickly. I think it was like a short 2 weeks where they're like, yeah, we're going to do it this way. And it's like, yeah, I feel like that's not going to work for you. But I was willing to try it out. But now it's like, I'm not going to make I'll make a Patreon or something, right? Like, don't need OnlyFans. Just doesn't sound proper for a happily married man, you know? Even if it was only me making art, right? She said I can make a Just Feet page, though, so we'll see how that goes. Y'all ain't seen these hairy outdoor feet. These things are serious. Yeah, look at this. Coming together. Mess around and make some fucking art. Put a little red in here. Oh, I didn't do anything. Damn it. I meant to do my little progress shots. Where y'all at? You ain't helping me out here. Come on, y'all know the process by now. So save as copy. What do we think about names for this? Anybody got any thoughts yet? Like, I mean, we'll have to keep it, you know, open to suggestion because we're still working it out, but might evolve into something later. So that'll be 1. Delete that. Throw that jammy on there. We'll save this as 2. Well, yeah, whatever. Cool. Keep it rocking. Somehow the colors highlight his face expression. Very nice. Yeah, dude, I just open up the inner creative expression and tap it into the universe and just start pushing pixels around the page. It's not even me. I'm just a conduit, you know. I'm only sort of being facetious. I like that bit over there. Cool. Let's see if we can add in some stars. You know, everything's better with a little stardust and shit on it. Here is the floor of my father's studio. Check this out. It's just a picture of the floor. He was like, "Yo, the floor actually is its own art now too." I mean, because he painted a bunch of his paintings there, right? Which, you know, it really is. Look at it. It's awesome. But Dad was fucking nuts, right? This is case in point. Fuck, I miss him. I've been really thinking about him a lot lately too. Like, my business has finally taken off, you know, like, and I've been working at it my whole life. And I just like want to call him and just be like, "Dad, like, we're fucking doing it, dude." Or when we hung up all the pieces, the yoga pieces I did. Satisfied Rest is a great name, right? I love that. I did all these like amazing yoga pieces over the year, if you've been watching, right? And I hung them all up in the studio where I do yoga before I like went out for surgery in October. And God, it felt so fucking good. I cried. Like, I went in to class, like laid my head down, like meditation, and just like, fuck, like it felt so good. Like, I'm shining, like out here doing what I told Dad I would do. Like, it's so fucking cool. So I took all this art and I made it with him in collection and collaboration and keeping his memory alive. And now it's like on the wall in a fucking yoga studio. And it looks amazing. Like, so good. Damn, look at that. Boom! Guys, we're going to be done in 5 minutes. This shit's fire tonight. This was the goal, Derek. I texted you earlier. This hit the creative fucking juice. That's what we needed. Let's see. Create clipping mask. Do that. And then we'll move this guy around so it just feels a little nicer. Don't want to cut off on his nose. And then I'm going to mask it out a little bit so it doesn't, just on the highlights, right? Like where I want the face shape to really play in, you know? Like the forehead, top of the nose, like this cheek, right? I don't want it to get too lost in all the splatterness and shit. Actually, you know what I could do? I could just lighten this back up a lot. It'd probably help. So it's got a little texture to it, you know? Yeah. And then we could take this and we do, I do noise, reduce noise a lot. And I feel like that makes a nice painterly effect. Yeah, see? That looks good. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, and then we go in and paint some like highlights in. Let me save this out, save this copy. JPEG. Ryan, when'd your live stream start? I'm so proud of myself. No opioids. They drilled out the old hardware in my knee. Old screws, old shit from the last time I tore my ACL. Popped that shit out. Put in a new ACL. I got 7 incisions. I only took 2 Tylenols with codeine. And I just fucking iced it and just like, I meditated my ass off too. Just decided like I was gonna be above the pain in my mind palace. And I was. And I lived. And we're here. Didn't even die. But it sucked real bad sometimes. But I guess, you know, when I think about it, like I've had 2 before. This one was the least bad for sure. So the other 2, the first one sucked because they grafted a piece on my patella tendon. So they cut out a chunk out of my knee, the front of my knee, to make my new ACL out of, and that sucked. See, this has to look like it matches or it's not going to work good. Yeah. I don't know if that's cool. Alright. Should be fun. Here's a little render I did a few weeks back. Throw this over there. Kind of do that jammy. Watch this. It's gonna be sweet. So I'm going to play with the blend modes. Just going to pull out some of the darker colors. Yeah, see that? So it's already looking good. I'm going to do like an overlay, hard light, soft light. I just fucking flip through them. I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe I'll mask it out closer to his face. Clearly I've got the right brush on for this. Yeah, that looks terrible. Let's see what I can make look good. No one ever talks to me. Oh, no. Oh, hey, Kristen. Well, no wonder things have been quiet. I didn't see you making comments over here on the TikTok. I was like, no one ever talks to me on TikTok. And Kristen's over here talking to me. Here we are. Here we are. Cool. Just checking everything out. Sorry, guys. I really only pay attention to the chat. That's either like YouTube, Facebook. I think those are the only ones that feed in. I don't think TikTok feeds into my on-screen chat. I gotta look into that some. Again, I need help from somebody. I need some help from somebody. If anybody wants to join the team. That's too much. Alright, that's kind of cool. Add some of that in there. I don't want it totally blocking out the background. That's not my jam. What if I went there? Did an hard light? It's too crazy. That might even be too crazy. That looks pretty neat. As does that. I was liking the yellow craziness back there. I don't know if that's going to be the one for me tonight. Let's see what other options we got. I rendered all these fire rainbows. I like saw a thing somewhere that was a fire rainbow. This isn't what it really looks like in real life, but there's a phenomenon called a fire rainbow. I was just wondering maybe some of these could work cool in there. That one's pretty cool. Let's see. We'll flip it over. I could mask it out around the edges so it doesn't look quite so jarring. And then I could drop out the deepest color black, right? And make that transition subtle. And then we could do a more of an overlay. No. Like I want the black to go away for the most part. We'll see. I feel like it's almost working. I don't have the patience for it tonight. We were close over here. I want to like that so much. What do I like about this? Alright. I like the stars, right? So I'm going to make this background darker. And then I can do this on top. Let me rasterize the layer. Sometimes that helps. And then we can get rid of most of the darks and overlay it. So we're still getting some stars in there. Yeah. A little subtle, but it's cool. I'm just thinking, looking at some other samples over here. I just have a whole like folder full of shit. I got so many more that I need to mess with too. Wow, this one's funky. I didn't even, like, I gave this one to my aunt a long time ago. I forgot about it. I just scanned it in and saved it. That could be cool to do a piece of art with one night. Got so many of these. It's just so fun to look through them all. I'm gonna turn this into a piece of art. This is me with Derek and his wife, and my kid. I cropped it in. I think Andy took a picture of this. That's me jumping in the pool. Life is fun. That was when my other ACL worked. Actually, it was torn in that picture. It'd been torn for a couple of years. All right, anybody got any ideas? Hitting some idea walls here. Let's go. Okay, and then let's do like a crazy bright blue, like super version of that as like a rim light up here. So we just go doo 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 doo, and then and the rim light's not the right word, but sounded good. If you don't know that I'm wrong, then don't worry about it. Just go with it, you know. So then we'll just do that up there. A little bit of that. The creative experimentation will commence. Get a little highlight on the cheek. Maybe a little something down here on the chin. And the lapel. I think that's what the fuck that is. I don't know what's going on over there. Yeah, we'll do that too. Alright, and then I'll just filter, blur it. Put a little smudgeroo here. Get in there, make it look good, you know. Take it easy, Ryan. Yeah, dude. I can make some of those. I can make a little background color. Dude, seriously, when this stream starts to get more traction, I start to like make money with it, and I can go, all right, how do I put 20 hours into a piece or 30 hours, like making little signs and like, dude, I just want to get as creative as possible. I will make all kinds of crazy shit, especially if it's like they start to actually really be worth my time monetarily, and then thus they'll be worth more and more on the investment. So, you know, whatever comes first, the chicken or the egg. I'm just out here just gonna make cool shit until I can't anymore, which hopefully is at least, you know, another 20, 30, 40 years. Who knows? See, I do better work when I'm not fucking talking, but I'm not as entertaining when I'm just sitting here, right? It's the balance. I almost need like a co-host to be stupid the whole time. I know someone that's qualified. He works too much though. That's kind of fun. Yeah, dude, Derek, we should just have you like just in the chat on the stream. Just gotta put on some like good headphones, you know, get you some like good earbuds. You just jump into the Discord. That would be fun. That would be fun, Derek, and you can just be on here acting like yourself, which will be extra entertaining. Let me know when you're ready. The pay sucks though. It's $0. I don't ever talk about my Uncle Mickey much on the show, but he was a fucking crazy talented artist too. He like had an adjunct teacher position at 19 at Harvard in the art department in the whenever. Like he's, you know, I think he'd be like, he would be in early 70s, mid 70s right now, if he was still around. But he was a wild and amazing artist himself, which is pretty cool. Guess it's just in my blood, as they say, to be a crazy artist guy. cool. That's going good. It's doing some weird face art tonight. Yeah. Nope, it's too much. The idea was there though. Let's go with like a purple. Let's just go with a purple color. Yeah, something like that. Sometimes, and I realized this as I was drawing for myself, that face thing I showed you guys earlier. Like, I just rely too much on the tools. Like, the tools are cool and they're great, and like they can expedite things in certain scenarios, but if they can also become like a crutch really fast, right? I think the fact that I just hadn't done any physical art in so long after like I fucking went to art school, like you know, I think it was really cool, helpful for me to just do some art. Not have to worry about layers and all the different shit, you know, color, like burn and all the little effects, and like those things are cool. Like, objectively, I love them. Obviously, use them fucking every week, but I think relying on them too much can get into a spot. It just got me into a spot a little bit, right? Like, where it just didn't feel like I was doing it right. Wasn't getting in the flow right. Too worried about a bunch of bullshit. Alright, so I think the background could be darker. It's kind of fun. Let's save this copy. Trying to be done in like 10 minutes. What can we do in 10 minutes, friends, so it would make this feel complete? Anybody got ideas? 54 viewers. Brandy, I just saw your post about free toe picks. Sorry about that. Free toe picks, complimentary of my up and coming, never to be released, only feet page. I think it's just feet. I don't know. I've never been there. It might not even exist. I don't think I've ever actually looked it up. Okay, maybe some yellow on this would look good. Where's yellow? I think I'm just gonna put like a dark shape right here and like this deep purpley color, just sort of punching him off the background some. Look at that, bam, really made a difference somehow. I'm telling you guys, keep fooling people. Fucking doing art over here. It's like I know what I'm doing sometimes. Ooh, sorry, my leg was dying. I was not enjoying. Alright, there's something. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I can manipulate this shape in here a little bit to pull his chin a little more. Just, you know, proper-ish or whatever. That looks pretty good. That looks better. Still need something. But we're close. We're close. How you doing, kid?
My body is in pain.
That's how it goes sometimes. My body's in worse pain, I bet, if we're gonna have a competition. They took a drill and put it through my knee in 2 directions after they cut 7 holes in the skin to the bone. And then went into my knee and pulled out old shit, pulled out metal parts. Yeah.
I definitely won.
You definitely didn't win with your middle school wrestling sore. Middle school wrestling. This kid doesn't even know nothing yet. It's alright. Got some swagger though. I like it. It just changes the whole dynamic. Just grabbed another one of my dad's paintings. Thought it'd be fun to throw it in there. Nope, that's not it either. That ain't it. None of that is it. Okay, hitting a wall. I don't know. I'm gonna find something fun. Throw it in there. Keep it moving. Let's look at some of my old art. See if there's some pieces I can take out of there. Let's show off the whole art bank right now. This is where I got right now. Let's see. We got... Let's get in the faces. This is what we're making, a new piece of the faces of a mad artist collection. So awesome. It crashes Windows Explorer. Just so you know. That's how awesome it is. Now you know. I thought this was like a remake of the X-Men title sequence for a second. This audio that's on, which would have been amazing. See that, like that sounds like the beginning of X-Men. If you know, you know. These are all the ones I made. Let's see, any of these I could like grab pieces from and slap in here. Ooh-wee. I love this one. I don't know. That was a fun one. The barman. Alright, I'm over it, I think. I'll look at this again in the morning, and I'll have some feelings and opinions, as I typically do in the morning, about the stream from the night before. I'm sure I'll have some great ideas in the morning. Okay, well if that's gonna work, then I'll need to take another one of these fuckers down here, and then I'll need to do that. That could work, I guess. No reason it doesn't work. What was Ryan's thoughts on the name? Let's see. Satisfied Rest. Yeah, I'll take it. You know what? I don't even have to like it. Somebody will like it. I noticed that about this kind of art too. Like, you might hate it, I might hate it, and then someone looks at it and goes, oh my god, that speaks to me. And that is how art works. I'm not going to force it tonight, and I'm tired, and I don't want to have another piece that's just open, that's not done, you know? Oh, the point of that? Okay. So let me go back on top and just do a few of these in strategic places. Cool. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. All right. Gonna call it. Anybody got any thoughts or feedback on this one before I wrap it up? Happy to do a couple little other things if anybody's vibing on that. If not, I'm gonna slap my little logo on it. ColorfulCarl. I think we'll do that red color over there. That'll do. It's not quite as much contrast as I'd hope, but I'll sort that out later. Wasn't my best signature, but it's not the end of the world. Cool. Nailed it. Thanks, Martin. What's this weird shit here? Nope, it's under that. Under that. Interesting. Cool, and then we'll save as copy. JPEG. I only did 4 on this one, but it's alright. And we're gonna call it Satisfied Rest. Cool, there it is. Did the thing. Alright, friends. It's fun hanging out with you guys. Thanks for coming back. 52, 53 people. That's amazing. Love you guys. Appreciate the love. I'll be back next week. Make some more art. I don't know if I'm going to stream all the way through December. I'll probably maybe take a week off in the middle or something. But, you know, towards middle of... I might take the week off between New Year's and fucking Christmas. But we shall see. Anyways, take it easy, guys.